Hello everybody, Apple Demo here, and today I wanted to show you a really cool program that I made that'll make it really easy to install iOS 1.0 on your supported iPhone 2G. Now normally when you want to install iOS 1.0 on an iPhone 2G, you have to sit at your computer for a really long time, wait for iTunes to restore, then you have to try it again, then again and again, and do a bunch of steps. But I actually made a program that is automated that'll make it extremely easy to install iOS 1.0 on your iPhone. Please note that this program is currently a work in progress. Right now it is only Mac compatible, however I am going to hopefully be able to make it Windows compatible as soon as possible. And one other thing is there may be a few bugs in the program. I've tried it multiple times on multiple different 2Gs that I have, and it does seem to work flawlessly every time. But just note that, because it is, just a work in progress, and I made this myself. So, where to get started? Well, first of all, you need to install Parallels Desktop on your Mac. Basically, it's a program where you can start it with a 7-day free trial, which will be good enough for this. You really only need it just to be able to get this, and that's pretty much the only thing that you need to install, other than downloading, the actual Windows XP virtual machine that you'll need. So once you download it, you'll see this page. Basically, it'll already be set up. Everything will already be done for you. Don't move anything and don't move any windows, please, because if you do that, it will completely mess up the installer, because everything has to be in a certain way in a certain place. So just don't move anything. You're going to want to launch this tiny task portable app. This is really like the program. This is where the program starts. You click on this twice, and then obviously you'll be presented with this. You're going to want to click the little open icon, and then there's going to be a few files. These are the two files that you're mainly going to be concerned about. There's the iOS 1.0 installer and the iPhone 2G error 2003 fix. These are essentially the exact same thing, except with the 2003 fix. This is basically if you launch this installer, however, it doesn't work because you get error 2003. And error 2003 can happen with some iPhone 2Gs. It has something to do with the baseband not being proper, and it'll cause this program to seize up. However, I would highly recommend this program if you can, because this is the automated one where you only need to be at your computer once, and then you can just leave it, which is at the very beginning to put it in DFU mode. But for this one, you need to put it in DFU mode twice, which you will be alerted when you need to do it. Like, I specifically made it so when you have to go in DFU mode, you'll start hearing this. So if you're just using your computer and you hear that, that means go back to the program. But without further ado, let's just try out the iOS 1.0 installer. So you're going to want to launch it, and then you're going to want to click the play icon. As soon as you do that, you want to take your mouse out, take it out of the virtual machine, because if you move the mouse inside of the virtual machine, it could cause it to mess up. And then you're going to see this text box, which is basically going to give you information on it. Something that you do have to note, which is a problem with iPhone, all iPhone 2Gs, is that if your phone was made after 2007 on week 48, this process will not work. Some refurbished iPhones, which are the serial numbers that start with 5K, may work. However, it's a bit iffy, and there's nothing really to show which ones are going to work and which ones aren't going to work. And the sound doesn't work on those. Just make sure you know that. So you're just going to see basically text scroll across the screen, and then here I'm going to show you, just in case you didn't watch this video entirely, that's what you need to look for. And then basically all you need to do is just wait here, and then take your iPhone 2G that you have, put it in DFU mode as soon as it tells you to, connect it to the VM, and then pretty much if you're using the simple installer, you're done, and that's all you really need to do. So so as you can see, it's launching iTunes there. But just as this is happening, I'm just going to put it in DFU mode, right here. As you can see, I launched iTunes on this, and then now I'm being alerted that I have to put this phone into DFU mode, which is what I'm doing right now. And now let's begin. I need you to put your iPhone in a DFU mode. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just do this. Holding down the home button so it connects into DFU mode. And then, as you can see, there it is. Now, iTunes has detected an iPhone in recovery mode. One more thing that you do have to know is you can see there's a little icon right here, when you click that, you'll be able to see that it says that there's an Apple USB DFU device. You want to make sure that your phone only connects to the virtual machine, because if it connects to your main computer, or like you don't have it to set automatically to go back to here, it might cause some problems. So just make sure that it only is, like, scheduled to connect with this computer and only this computer. So obviously I put my phone in DFU mode, so it'll ask you to continue. And then pretty much from here, you're done. Like, you don't need to do any more things. It'll automatically click OK. Then it's going to automatically restore the phone. It'll choose the iOS 1.0 IPSW. You can see I have many IPSWs right there. And then it's going to prepare the iPhone for restore. And then it's literally just going to install iOS 1.0. Now, this process does take about 30 minutes in total to complete, but you can pretty much just leave your phone, leave your computer, unless you want to. You can still use your computer, like, if you want to, but you can just leave it if you want, and then just do whatever you want. And you don't have to sit here for 30 minutes making sure that everything works. You're done. And that's why I created this program, because it's a pain to sit here for like 30 minutes, and I made it myself, but now I'm deciding to share it publicly. So yeah, that's pretty much just the program. There'll be a download link, and I really do hope that you guys enjoy it, because if you have multiple iPhone 2Gs and you want to downgrade them to iOS 1.0, now you have a simple program, so you don't have to sit there for 30 minutes. Anyways, enjoy the program. Let me know if there's any bugs that need to be worked out. And yeah, thanks for watching.